All right, so we found eggs. Let's see what we got. We're gonna pull this out right here. Yachiru. So I think she is still getting some out, but we're gonna get these out so she doesn't pop the ones that are in here. Let's see, so this one is definitely good. Let's see, can you guys see what we got? Yeah. We got a slug. We're gonna check all these with the light here in a second anyway. See, we got another slug. You still working? Oh, we got a good amount. See, there's a good one. That's a good girl. Here's a good one. And you can see here, so this is a good egg. And this is a slug. So you can see one is yellow and one is white. So this is the slug here, this is the good egg. Here's another good one, a little bit smaller. So this was my first snake that I ever produced. This is Hissy and Monda's baby. We held her back 3 years ago, so this is her first year laying. So this is a really cool moment for me. My first baby laying her first clutch. Super cool. So we got some more in here. So she refused food yesterday, so I was almost 100% certain she was going to lay this weekend. And she sure did. Here's another small but good one. I'm going to move you again, I know. So usually on their first clutch, you end up having a good amount of slugs or infertils. It's just how it is. Sometimes they have a really small clutch, and sometimes they have a very low fertility on their clutch, being her first time. This is actually pretty good. So what do we have? We have 2, 4, 6, 8 good ones for sure, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 slugs. So, I mean, I'm not complaining about 8 good eggs. That's great. So we're going to candle all of these here in a second just to see, because some of these could actually, like this one is kind of a questionable one. I'm pretty sure it's a slug, but if it has an embryo in it, we're going to keep it until it goes bad, just to make sure. So let me see you again here, baby. I got to check. Make sure you don't have any more kind of buried in here. So because she didn't eat yesterday, I'm gonna now thaw another mouse out for her and then feed her. Let's check and see if she still has any eggs. So you see here, she's pretty empty. I don't feel any eggs in here. Nice and flat. So it seems like she passed all of the eggs. So that's awesome. Very good. Very good. All right, we're gonna leave you be. I'm gonna thaw you out a mouse. Cool deal. So here is the clutch. I'm kind of working on I didn't have an extra hand here, so I used my phone stand. There we go. All right, so these are going to produce condas and super condas, and they're also all going to be het for a Xanthic, and possibly het albino, possibly het toffee belly. Very cool. All right, so since these eggs were just laid, this is not super important, but what we're going to do is we're going to find the embryos. So the way we do that is we get a light. I'm not going to shine it in your face because that's rude. I'm going to grab one of the eggs. And this is how we check to see if they're fertile. So if you can see there, it's going to be hard to see, but there is a little pink up here at the top. Oh, it's hard to see through here. Maybe if I go this way, maybe. There. You can see it right there towards the back. Right here. There's a little pink circle, and that's the embryo. So we know this egg here is fertile. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing with all of them. You don't need to see me do all of them, but I will show you also, this is a slug. So I'll check this one, and I don't see any pink dot embryo. It's just kind of a yellow egg. So this one is a no-go. So that one's going to get tossed. Here's one that was kind of questionable. So I can check this one. It is more white. Whoopsie. Don't drop the eggs. Yep, so we have an embryo back here. I don't know if you can see that there. Maybe if I come this way. So you can see the embryo is back here on the back side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark all the embryos. So in case something happens where we knock one of these and the eggs rotate, so we know to put them right back the way they came or the way they were, because we want that embryo on the top so the baby does not drown in the embryonic fluid there. All right, into the incubator they go. All right, so here is Boba. Let's see if I can open this. Oh, very nice. It's not a lot, but God, they are big. And she still has one in her. She's working on there. All right. Well, let's see. We're going to get some of these out of here so you don't squish them. Wow, these are really nice. Very nice and white. All right, so we're going to go ahead and candle these. Oh, very nice embryo on there. All right, these are just laid. They're still warm. Very good embryo on that one too. In case you guys didn't know, I have 3 hands. Can you see that? Watch this. Here's my 2 hands, and here comes my 3rd one. It's not my wife, I swear. Wow. These are some really good looking embryos. Ooh, she's really clutching this one. We don't want to crush your egg. Ooh, wow. So we're going to put her back because she has 1, maybe 2 more eggs. By the looks of these right here, that's 1 more. I don't know if you guys can see back here in the back. You can tell there's still 1 more egg in there. So no slugs. That's freaking awesome. All right. So far, this is what we got. We're going to stick them in the incubator. All right. And there should be more eggs coming this week. Very exciting.